second ride of the day was this Boeing 737-800, which was delivered in 2000, making her 23 years old and 12 years older than the 737 I'd just flown on with United. But it's by far the most popular aircraft in American Airlines fleet, and it's going to take us on about a 3 or 4 hour run or something across to Los Angeles, California this afternoon. Now, to say this aircraft is 12 years older than United's plane, the cabin was remarkably modern and has clearly been retrofitted at some point. The whole aircraft seems so much more modern than the ageing 737 that brought me up from Houston. But no in-flight entertainment though built in on this one. Unlike United, there were no pre-takeoff drinks served, but it wasn't too long before we were taxiing out and taking off into the murky skies of Chicago. After takeoff, the crew came around with a drink and some nuts, and that's a touch that we didn't get on United today. They've just come and taken my lunch order, and it's a choice today of chicken or pasta. I have ordered the chicken. It wasn't long before the lunch service started and I went for the chicken, which wasn't actually too bad. Now, there is in-flight entertainment on American, but it is all done through your own device via the Wi-Fi, which, depending on your device, can be an improvement over seatback TVs, especially like the one on my first flight with United. But personally, I always find it a little bit of a cop-out, as I like to be able to use my own device for other things while I've got the entertainment on in the background. Later in the flight, we were served ice cream as a snack. You know how refreshing it is to actually get ice cream on a plane that isn't like solidified. I actually can use a spoon rather than a carving knife. As we crossed Nevada, we got some great views of the Hoover Dam, as well as these weird alien-looking things in the desert. Does anyone know what these are? It wasn't too long before we started our descent into a smoggy Los Angeles. Just look how the smog sits in the valley over LA. Now, I do have to say that American are one airline that really surprised me on this trip. I have not had brilliant experiences with them before, but the crew were fairly friendly today, and the aircraft was certainly better than the United plane that I'd flown on first thing. Even the food wasn't that bad really, and the second snack service really beats the service that I've ever had on United before. But I did still have one airline left to fly on today, and it was time to head across to the Delta terminal in Los Angeles to get on board my last ride of the day.